Yebo, we are back. How are you?
I'm okay. Hi.
I like the sound of your voice and the like the when I got on I'm gonna voice it low and I have to remind them, but you seem confident.
I'm trying. I'm a little nervous because this is a little new.
Nah, it's
So.
just chilled. It's just chilled nyayas, nothing major.
Okay.
So
okay.
where are you from?
I'm from Gweru actually. I
Which
was
side?
born and bred in Gweru. Okay, here's the interesting part.
Yeah.
So when I was born. We grew up in Mukoba. Mukoba 16 actually, and then my parents were growing at that time, and then we then moved uptown. Then I think it was grade 5 Ikogo. That's when we moved uptown.
Which side is uptown?
Like we moved to Richmond.
Oh.
My dad built a house from ground up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then that's when we moved to Richmond, and then we also moved to private schools and stuff like that. So life then became so different.
The difference between private school and public school, in your point of view?
Dude, I don't remember. I was a child.
So
I moved to private school in grade 4.
grade 4.
Yeah, so it's like that age group where you do remember a bit of the public school, but like most of my memories are like centered around private school. So now I don't really remember the difference, but I remember Taito meet up at the bed door, meet a teacher in grade 3, and we'll be discussing Studio 263, you know?
Yeah. Grade 4.
Grade 3.
Grade 3.
Yeah, those were the days I covered the Studio 263, I remember.
And then I lost memory, so I once had an accident, no lose a memory. So
are you for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually true.
So you lose your memories?
When you lose your memory, you don't remember anything. I think my flashbacks. Okay, I think I remember this thing. So
that must have been hard.
Not really. And I lose under grade 7.
So you lost your childhood memories, basically.
Yeah.
But that must be tough, sir, because all of us are somewhat defined by our childhood in a way.
How do you reckon?
Like everyone is, like every adult is somewhat defined by their childhood. Like the way you were when you were growing up is somewhat what then comes out in your adulthood. Especially for me now, I'm learning it as a parent.
Let's say as a parent, let's say you encounter a situation where your child gets into an accident like that, they lose their memory or chichi. How would you like deal with that or cope with situations like that?
What I actually learned about being a parent is you don't have any. There's no guidance. There's no there's nothing you wouldn't do.
Yeah.
You, like everything that you believe you wouldn't do, you will do.
You know, I thought as by the time I just a parent, I think I would let that child be whatever they want in terms of like not being strict. Would you say you're a strict parent?
What do you mean by not being strict?
I think being letting your child be independent makes
at what age?
At whatever age. I remember in I would do whatever, but that's the things when they you know what?
No, I'm a shamu parent. Like I believe in the power of shamu. I'm sorry.
Really, I've trauma in shamu because for me shamu is yo.
No, shamu is used in 2 different ways.
Yeah.
There's a way that's abusive. Then there's a way to lead them in the right direction. Under shamu.
But is there a benchmark in terms of like this is discipline now?
Kids know, Kids know that this person is disciplining me. I noticed with my toddler. If he's got a nanny and then there's me. With the nanny, I don't please don't tell mommy. Because he knows the minute mommy walks up to me, she's going to discipline me. So there's a difference in which you discipline kids, but not to this person loves me, but they're correcting me.
Oh yeah.
There's actually a big difference.
But do you think, in terms of course, you've been to different spaces in Zimbabwe or in the world. Do you think? What do you think about like raising your kid in Gweru? And what do you think about Gweru?
Okay, I love Gweru because Gweru is it's small and it's protective. There's a certain age in which a child just needs protection. they just need to be protected. They need to be in an environment yekuti it's close knit. And then there's a certain stage yekuti you let them go out into the world to get exposure, because exposure is also very, very necessary in raising kids. Mwana ne exposure ni mwana akatokura asina exposure zvinhu zvakatosiyana. Saka I feel like when the kid is still young, growing up, Gweru is very good for that. It's a good environment for raising kids, yeah.
So in terms of exposure, right? Would you let your girl child do the same things that you let your boy child do?
I think yes. I think one of the biggest reasons why right now our generation is struggling with relationships and maintaining balance in relationships is because the boy child was raised differently from the girl child.
I think it should be like that.
Yeah, it should be the same. It should be very balanced.
You reckon it should be the same?
Yeah, I think it should. Because mwana mkomana kana anofana ngagone kusuka ma plates, ngagone kubika, ngagone ozviwachira. No, for real. Because raising a child who's centered around saying kutoti this is zvinofana chonwasikana. No, there's obviously a difference in femininity and masculinity. Izvo zvonozosiyanisawo. But mwana ngavangogona kuita zvinhu zvese zvakangofanana.
Okay. So in terms of, let's say, going out to events and are there certain events that you would say these are boy child friendly or girl child friendly?
No, none of them are boy child friendly or girl child friendly, in all honesty. But there's a certain relaxation in piwa vana vakomana. So I saw it with my parents. Even me, I had curfew up until I got married. I had curfew. But my brothers don't. Not until my mom said, "End out, so and I'm like,
which is okay.
I mean, I understand a bit now, but like,
So talking about events, Andika, with the company that we can talk about, when they provide my events and.
Yes.
I think you are more informed about the company. Can you tell us about it, the name, what they guys provide, and?
Okay. So my older sister has got a company that she started also from the ground up.
Yeah.
It's called The Fairy Events and Catering.
Yeah.
It offers events planning, catering services. When she tells you events planning, we mean someone who will manage your entire event. So that goes for
it's okay. Continue.
Okay, so that goes for the decor, the planning itself. Yekuti, how do you want your event to run? Your food, your menu. She can plan all of that. Even from going to just coordination of the entire event, all of that. Yeah.
So I think I would like later talk about it herself. Let me invite her over, then we continue with our conversation. Is that okay?
Yes, that's perfect.
All right.
Hi, Sissy.
Hey.
So, can you give us a brief introduction into the fairy events and planning in your own words?
Okay. Well, the fairy events specializes in events, mostly in weddings, rotas, birthdays, corporates, school events, anything you can think of events. So we do catering, we do decor, we also do your events planning.
Okay. So to make this interesting, I've decided to come up with a little exercise we can do, where you answer me in maybe a very short sentence or one word.
Okay.
I'll just ask you rapid questions. Answer. Okay. So, most difficult food to cater.
The most difficult food to cater. For me, nothing yet. Anything I can I can handle anything. I can handle it.
Yeah, love that. Okay. Indoor, outdoor events.
Well, outdoor events, I would say it's nice to be outdoor when it's sunny, not that hot. Let's just say around May, June. That's the perfect time for outdoors. And then maybe indoors. Indoors we can do the dinners with the lights, whatsoever.
Okay. What about most chaotic family member at events? Go.
Okay. Those tattoos that they think they know They know everything. I've got a friend of mine who does this. I can arrange something for you. You know, those teachers and those sisters, you know.
Yeah, okay. I love that. Favorite event theme ever so far?
Okay. Everything I love. When I do this, I do it wholeheartedly.
But there has to be one theme that you've done so far that you said, "Apa ndakapedza."
Okay. The Bridgerton theme. Yes. There was this one I did. Ndakanzwa kuti apa ndakaita. Also, there was this winter wedding I did sometime last year in June.
I remember that.
It was for Taro and what's his name? I forgot the husband's name, but it was Taro, the Skumbas. Yes,
Okay.
I did everything from the rollers to the parties and to the wedding.
Okay.
Those people, they were very, they were very nice, perfect.
Easy to work
Yeah, easy to work with.
Okay. Let me look for another question. What's one event trend you currently hate?
One event trend.
Yeah, a trend that you currently hate.
Go deeper.
Like one of these trends should be in events. Which one do you hate? Because there has to be trends, maybe like balloons or ceilings or something. There has to be something you know to an event that you're like, but we'll buy
Ndozoita sekendapinda mumagadheni evanhu.
Pinda in my garden, please.
Okay, like the way they are doing their ceilings sometimes. Some they do too much. Like you put too much lights, too much ceiling decor. It becomes so
It loses the context.
Yes. I think the less the better.
Okay, I love that. Okay, last question. If your business had a warning label, what would it say? Prepare to be happy. I think that's the warning label because you really go all out. That's what I've noticed when you do your work. For you, it's a passion.
Yeah, but I would say munhu ngaangobhadhara mari yake. Anyatsobhadhara mari yake and just give me the opportunity kuti ndinyatsokuita zvakanaka. Tikangotaura zvakanaka, tikataurana mari dzedu, tikapedzerana netime yedu. Just be open and taura kuti I don't have this much, but I have this much. And obva wanyatsotaura zvakanaka, towirirana. Obva waita kuti ndite basa rangu zvakanaka, usanditeverera uchiti saka apa muchazoita sei, apa muchazodii. Ndinochitoziva zvandiri kuita. Wait for the results. Trust the process. Ungofanira kuti ungotrust the process yachoni. Otozongoona the last minute kuti zvinhu zvako zvichazobuda zvakadai.
I love that.
And the details of where you can be found.
Okay, yeah. So, where can you be found in Gweru?
Okay, right now we are based in Richmond Heights, at number 1365 Richmond Heights, Umsungwe, Gweru. And our phone numbers are for calls and WhatsApp. You can contact us on 0717 249 289. And then you can also call, just calls only, on 0773 234 915. And also we are found on TikTok at The Very Events and Catering. And on Facebook, it's The Very Events and Catering too. And on Instagram again.
Okay.
So I remember we were talking about the differences. Ekuti mukomana ngavumizoenda club, musikana.
The thing is, I'm also still a very young parent. Hey, let's give me some room to grow. I'm still learning this parenting thing. It's a bit tougher than it looks, for
Does
sure.
it?
Yeah, it is.
How do you reckon?
It's someone's life, you determine how someone's life turns out. So that's a lot of pressure on its own.
So let's say your child, right? Over where jiti mami ndikubuliwa uchikuru. As a parent of a boy child, is it a boy?
As a boy. I've got both boys, yeah.
Yeah. Over at mama, I'm being bullied. How best would you advise that kid kuti itachakati?
Honestly, I think one of the most important things as a parent is to always speak life into your child. It's always encourage them, to show them love even at home. Because normally kids that bully other kids are coming from a household where they don't feel powerful enough. So they are trying to showcase their power at the other kids at school who they probably see this child is probably confident or loved or something. I think it's a case of always reminding your child how important they are, how loved they are. Create security in your child so that even if someone tries to bully them, they really can't bring them down.
Okay. So your child grows up. Then over kuvunza, Mama, what do women want?
Women want money. Work hard. Work hard. Women want money. Women want stability. They want security. They want money.
Is it a man's obligation to cater for a woman's needs?
See, I think I'm blessed with a provider husband.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's not a man's. You said a man's what?
A duty.
You said
no,
it's not
duty.
A man's duty. But if you go back to the Bible, most of these things are all in the Bible. Eh? God was very specific. The woman needs to do this, the husband needs to do this. It's very simple and straight to the point. So it's not his duty per se, but it's a natural instinct. It comes naturally. Like, so if a man automatically wants to protect and provide and take care of their woman, you automatically just know Kututi, this is the type of person that he is. But not every husband is like that.
But then now women are crying for what you call it, equality. So as men to Vatati, let's go equal.
Which
on the
women are crying for equality?
Most women, I've read podcasts, ne women are chiti shamari 350-50. Then we always like, okay, so let's go 50-50 on finances.
I'm not a 50-50 wife. I'm different. I'm not a 50-50 wife. I would like financial independence, and I would like some sort of independence, obviously.
Yeah.
But I when I'm in the house, my wifely duties, I want to be 100%, and I also expect my husband to be 100% on his own part. So the 50-50 thing, I don't know how it works. I don't know what people mean by that.
Okay.
But I'm more of I want to do my part, and I expect you to do your part.
So how do you? Let's say someone wants to apologize. They've done wrong to you, maybe your husband or whatnot. What's the best apology?
Words, just I'm sorry.
Just I'm sorry.
And some money. Just I'm sorry and some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So money solve it, everything.
Money makes me happy. Money makes me happy.
Wouldn't you want a party from Fairy Events?
Do you know she did my okay, she's always done all my parties.
Yeah.
She did my bridal shower, my kitchen party.
Yeah.
Anyway, up until today, I still go back to those pictures and I'm like, how did you even do this?
It was late.
It was beautiful. Like every event she does is beautiful. Like for her, it's a passion. So it's not just. And I noticed like a lot of people go to work just to work because you need to pay the bills. You need to. No, for her it's a passion. It's like a thing. When you see her working, you can even see because events are sideways. Yeah. So for her, the difference with her events, when you actually see the way they come out, is for her it's passionate. Yeah.
So guys, if you do something wrong or chida apology, the best apology is to go to Fairy Events. They will sort everything out.
Yes.
Yes,
yes, definitely.